Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty. Weak grounder down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Ground ball right into the shift. Anderson brings it in, and that's the first out.
Up next for Cleveland, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And Santana fouls one off. A 1 pitch on its way. And he's finding new life out there in the 6th inning as this is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And next will be the versatile Tyler Naquin. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And with just 5 2/3 innings under his belt, he's about to hit the century mark in his pitch count now.
Yeah, Matty V, and the way baseball is played these days, it's about 6 innings or 100 heaves, and you're pretty much looking for that bullpen. And D-Roll right now, this guy's pretty vulnerable right now in this game.
Yeah, Dan, you are a monster down that bullpen. That's what it seems to be in today's game. There's 5 or 6 of you guys hanging out down there. So he's going to empty the bucket right here until the manager gets him.
Count remains 2-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
3-2 full count. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. 6 innings complete. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And he will reach down to pluck this one off his shoe tops. A fine play there now for the first out.
Left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Now at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
1 out, nobody on. In there at the letters, 1-2 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, and able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0.
Count is 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Fouled away. Again, another foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Jose Abreu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's the second out.
Up next for the White Sox.
So 2 away here as the Sox bat in the 7th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
To short, hit hard. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. Score remains 2-2.
Your
Evan
attention,
Marshall
please.
gets the call from the pen
Now
to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
seventh.
43, Evan.
Bottom of the inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Delino DeShields. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get through into right. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base to lead off the inning.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Josh Naylor fouled off. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play.
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips
Now
one up
batter,
there that the
catcher.
batter really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to
Catcher.
pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike two. And this one's in the dirt. The throw will go to third, and he's crawled out on a close play at third. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned. Ready now for the White Sox, Luis Robert. He was punched out looking at strike three last time through.
Luis Robert.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 delivery to the left side, but it's well foul. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Hey, only allowed 3 hits in this one, kept the hitters off balance, and was a lot of fun to watch.
Out in front of it, strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Whitgren has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself, and this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7.
A couple of pretty good performances turned in on the mound so far, as evidenced by the numbers there as we show you the starter comparison in this 2-2 ball game. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off-speed or the breaking ball.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And it's 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Chase Fry is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Chase Fry.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Mike Freeman.
Mike Freeman.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Fry is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Good pitch there on the inside black, called to strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez is in pursuit, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Striding in for the Indians, Cesar Hernandez. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
He tried to surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
He's set, and the pitch. Now this pitch is popped up. Playable for Grandal behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Francisco Lindor.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one will track it down. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. good swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one, and that'll give way to the rookie second baseman, Nick Madrigal. First offering on its way. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the third baseman, Yoan.
Stepping up to the plate, Yoan Moncada. Joe Maton takes over on the mound in a tie ball game. There is one gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Bill Maton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. That's 2-1. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side. Love the ability to push that ball the other way right there. Nice knock to the opposite field. That's a switch hitter's delight, the ability to use all parts.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And the runner back. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show. Jimmy Cordero comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Danny Mendick has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new third baseman.
Number 20.
Carlos Santana will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Now here's the pitch, and he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Mendick is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the 9th.
The right fielder, number 30, Tyler Naquin.
Ready for another shot now. Tyler Naquin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's one out in the inning. They got one more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Into the box now, Delino DeShields. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
Count 0-2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Possible winning run on first, 1 man away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat. And what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
To the plate now, Josh Naylor. He hits it hard on the ground to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1, and this game is still tied. Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. No hits to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Here it comes, 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, ball 3 here. Hey, and the White Sox would love to start it in and get that leadoff guy on. They'd love to get a leadoff walk right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So here's Jose Breyer. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead runs in scoring position now is still nobody out.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Here's a line drive, and this game may not stay tied for long. That's down for extra bases.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roll. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Luis Robert stands in as he looks at a called strike. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season. First delivery to him on the way. Yasmani Grandal is at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
And it's fouled away. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit out towards second, and he's out on the tag, but they do play to run on the play.
The batter,
Tim Anderson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short, reined in, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first, so that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Danny Mendick. That's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan. But you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 9 men come to the plate. 4. Ready for another chance. Austin Hedges. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. A bouncer to the left side. Anderson scoops it up, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Freeman. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. Got him swinging in the dirt. Grandal has it. And he makes the throw to first. Freeman is retired. 2 down now.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
So the lineup flips
Cesar
over and digging in. Cesar Hernandez.
Hernandez.
He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter what side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Chicago wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Jimmy Cordero wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.